Hey everyone, it's Kenton Becker, American Pacific Mortgage. I'm here again with another weekly video tip for you. Now, it's been a little while since I brought a new tip. I've had a lot of different things going on and business has been booming, but I wanted to make sure to bring some of these tips back to you. And I have a lot of different updates I want to bring over. So I'm going to start doing these more regular again and getting them out to my past and hopefully future clients as well. And the main thing I want to start off with coming back with these weekly tips is that there's been some updates to the Washington State Housing Finance Commission Covenant Homeownership Program. Now, I brought some of these videos and information about the Covenant Homeownership Program and how it works. You can check out those videos below. The main change that has taken place over the last month is that Covenant, due to the demand that they've actually had on the program, and this program has a limited amount of funding that it receives on a monthly basis. And so when the demand is exceeding the amount of funding that they're receiving, basically they saw the writing on the wall that if we don't, kind of limit and monitor who's using this program, we're probably going to run out of funding and then nobody will have access to it. So instead of that happening, they have switched over to a pre-reservation system. Now, basically, the way this process works is, for the most part, pretty similar to what we've done before, with one major change. So the process will still start with working with your qualified loan officer. This has to be a loan officer that is trained in the Covenant Homeownership Program and is certified to be able to offer that program. So make sure that you're working with the right person there. That is very important. You'll still start this process with them to go through the pre-approval process and get your numbers that are establishing that Covenant down payment assistance program. Now, after you have been pre-approved by your loan officer, the next step will be to gather all of your Covenant documents that pertain to your family history, documenting your race, ethnicity of family members, proof that they lived in Washington before 1968. All of that family lineage needs to be provided. Now, previously, we would take all of that family information, send it over to Covenant, they would approve those documents, and then the borrower would go out, work with their agent to start shopping for a home. The difference or the change now is that once you submit your documents into the state and all of your documents are approved, you now get entered into a pre-reservation system, and you essentially have to wait until your name is called to be able to use the program and purchase a home. Now, currently, and as of this recording here in June 2026, we are seeing that timeline for someone's name getting called at about 60 to 90 days. This could be shorter or longer depending on the popularity of the program moving forward. So take that with a grain of salt. But right now, let's call it about 2 to 3 months that we're kind of seeing on those timelines. So basically, after your information is sent in to Washington State Housing Finance Commission and they approve you for that Covenant loan, you get entered onto the pre-reservation list. And once your name is called, you have 30 days to go out, work with your realtor, and get under contract on a home. Now, also at the end of the 30 days, if you just desire not to move forward with the program or you want to put things on hold for the moment, you do have the ability to just put yourself in the back of the line for the time where you don't have to start the whole process over, but you would have to wait until your name is called a second time. Now, this may work out for buyers that maybe aren't looking to purchase a home until, again, let's say the end of the year. It's June 2026 right now. Let's say they wanted to wait 6 months, but they wanted to get their information into Washington State Housing Finance Commission so they're in line for that program. Well, if their name gets called, they could defer that to the next month or continue to carry that over until they're possibly ready to purchase a home. So overall, this has created a little bit more navigating through the system. We are no longer able to just approve the buyer, get them out there to shop for a home and help them find a home as fast as possible. We are essentially having to work really hard to get them into the system, get them approved, and get them into their pre-reservation. And then there's a bit of a waiting period. It does create a little bit of patience to use this program, but I'm still excited. This program does create great opportunities for many buyers, and we're still helping a lot of buyers. We have several clients that are in that pre-reservation system. Several of them have had their name called already and they're out shopping for homes or under contract, while several are just in that holding pattern waiting for their number to get called. One of the things is the Washington State Housing Finance Commission does an amazing job updating the entire team, loan officers, processors, and agents on where your number is in line and getting anticipated or getting the expected timeline of when your name could be called. So usually leading up to when your name is called for the pre-reservation, you will know way in advance. So that's the update on Covenant right now. I'm sure I'm gonna have more updates to provide to you in the coming weeks, but that is the main thing that we've seen with that program that is such a strong program for down payment assistance here in Washington State. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can comment below. I am very knowledgeable on this Covenant program and do quite a few of these transactions for clients and for the state. So let me know if I can help you out with anything you need on this program. Thanks so much for joining me on this weekly tip. Have a great week.